There. All right. So now that you have the template, I've been excited to show you just some couple like quick tips on how to make picture swaps, adjust the fonts, and to really make this template 100% customizable for you and your brand. So once you click the link, you will be led here to this template, and I'm excited to share this with you, and you'll use the template. If you do not have a Canva account yet, they're absolutely free. So you might have to sign up with an email to get it past this point. But once you have it, we can get rolling. All right, so this takes you right to the editing. You notice it becomes a copy. So this is yours to literally butcher and to do whatever it is that you want to make it customizable. Now, before I even get rolling, because I know you're going to be so excited to change the fonts and make some adjustments and customize it, I highly encourage you to upload the images that you are planning to use. All you have to do is just go into upload an image, drag and drop the pictures that you wish to use, and pull them in here. I'm often dragging them from downloads. You just drag and drop them in here and they quickly upload. So I suggest you start here first. Otherwise, you're just going to be going back and forth. And yeah, so definitely create either a folder or just drag and drop your favorites. So let's go ahead and go to town on adjusting these fonts and these colors. So I want to go over a couple things. Like when it comes to swapping pictures, I mean, literally, guys, it's this simple when it comes to dragging and dropping images. If you notice, when I'm dragging this image, let's just pick a different one to show you. When it's clicked here inside, okay, so if it doesn't like magnetize to that box, what it'll do, if it's just kind of transparent here, it'll just drop. And so, which is fine if you're kind of making little collages, but you could just click delete and make that go away. But I want to kind of show you that like hovering situation where it'll lock in and then it'll replace. So just kind of get into that spot. Now, once again, this is 127,000% customizable. So if you wanted to just clicking shift to kind of select all of these, if you wanted to wiggle around the title, if you wanted to put it in the corner or create, like I said, just go to town with designing and to make it completely customizable. When it comes to the font, I have imported these fonts because this is just my brand. But I mean, this is where you can change the color, you can get really creative, you can absolutely change the font. This is where all of that kind of comes into play, where you can change the title, move things around. Yeah, I mean, so this is pretty much it. I wanted to show you another sample of just like the different templates. So let's say you wanted to add an image here, okay, like above the welcome sign, or maybe you wanted to break this up into collages. Totally possibility. So let's go over that quick. So you're going to come over here to elements, all right? And these are just like featured, recently used. The difference between grids, shapes, and frames are grids are more of like what I would just call collages. So you can pluck one of these. Let's say you want to make a tiny collage in this corner over here. No problem. Just click this guy and then you can drag him around. You can make different sizes and then wiggle him this way. And then they'll kind of make this situation up here, and then you can drag and drop. Once again, go back to your uploads, and then you can add images into the corners, and you can just make your little corner here. Once the frame is created, all you have to do is double click on the image, and then you can kind of wiggle it to be where you want it, and there you go. So that's a way to add those images here. I would just delete it. Now I wanted to show you a way to easily wiggle text. So let's say you didn't really want it down here. So what I would do is to keep them all together, I just shift click to bring the boxes together and then wiggle them around at the same time. You can group them together. So what that does is it becomes one text box. So no matter where you grab it, it will pull the title and the text, which is awesome. But you can kind of wiggle it around and you can just do what feels right. Also these, I noticed if you saw like the purple lines here, those are your like guiding lines. So they'll try to tell you like, hey, you're coming in the center. The solid lines, this is important too. The solid line means that it's centered, whether it's horizontal or vertical. But if you see those dotted lines, what that's doing is giving you kind of like a guide to the image that is already there. Yeah, so like see how this guy is like kind of off, is not quite to the edge. That's why it's kind of giving you those dotted lines, if that's confusing. But that's it. I hope this helps give you just a quick tutorial on how to get started with your new template. I'm so excited for you.